Remix. Welcome to Stand on the Media. Let's go. We ain't gonna play with it today. Turn that down, son. Let's turn that down, son. Let me make sure I'm good. Y'all. Oh, look at Keep it Dizzle. Keep it Diesel. Keep it Diesel. Everything sound good. We gonna let it run CS2 back, and then we getting right to the content. Let that run CS2 back. Hey yo, Miss Keto, we gonna let it run CS2 back. D Tweezy, what up? I think I got a doozy for y'all. I ain't heard it, but I heard it was fire. I hate to have to go live at the same time as my guy Do Sims, but hey man, it happens sometimes, you know? We gotta get to the content, man. Megan Davis in the building. How you doing, Quan? So nice for you to pull up and join us. We appreciate it. Welcome to Stand on the Media. Salute to the Stand on the Media family out there. Drop that bomb for that. Yeah. What up? How everybody doing this Saturday? Everything Gucci? Everything good? Everything good over here, I'll tell you that. Yeah, man. Good spirits. Miss Makita in the building. What up, Queen? Yep. I see the chat. We low right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good content out there right now, man. You know, Loose Cannon got fired on. You know what I'm saying? Finally. You know? Yeah, well deserved, by the way, Sharice. Well deserved. Well overdue, Sharice. While you capping over there, we know what's happening. My cousin got the call this morning. My little cousin. My baby cousin. Yeah, it's crime. He hit him and let him know what happened. They was on the phone giggling. They thought it was hilarious. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we in the building, man. Look, so I see, who was that? Who had the video? Was it Ray Gives TV? Yeah, Ray Gives TV went and got the content from Stack City. Salute to Stack City on Clubhouse. I'm assuming he's on YouTube. I'm not sure, but it's Stack City on Clubhouse for sure for the content. And I seen Stack City in the chat, and he got on top of Ray Gives' head about stealing the content and not paying his dues and not playing the full audio. So I gotta play the full audio. I don't want Stack City mad at me. I like Stack City. That's my guy. Salute to Stack City. If you are not subscribed to Stack City, go subscribe to him. He might be on, I don't know if he's on Instagram because I'm not following him. But go on Instagram, check him out, see if he's there. I know he's on Clubhouse. If you do Clubhouse, man, go subscribe to his room, man. Stack City be doing really good work for a really good long time. For real. That's the guy who took a picture with CS2 back, and then after that, they just fell out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell was going on with that. They just fell out. You know, and it's a whole lot of posturing and shit that's going on over there, but we don't care. That's not why we here. So Mob James was doing an interview with Stack City, man, and I can't say it enough. Salute to Stack City, man, for pulling it off, man. He's also part of like the associated with the Bloody Bunch. So just to help y'all get further familiar with who Stack City is. He also ran with the Bloody Bunch, but he does his own shit, and he does it well. So he was interviewing Mob James. Mob James was in there talking, doing what he do, you know what I'm saying? And guess who pulled up? Y'all guessed it. The one and only CS2 Back. Yeah, so CS2 Back pulls on up. And they say they got into it. Ray Gibbs say he mashed CS2 Back. Stack City said, why you didn't play the whole audio? Sound like it might be some difference of opinion, and this is the type of shit that I love because I ain't heard it, I don't know, and I don't care. I just want to hear some good content. Don't y'all agree? That's what we here for, right? And we'll decide who won and who lost on our own. But again, salute to Stack City, man. Did I kill 5 minutes yet? I'm trying to kill time. Those who know, you know. Trying to keep that monetization. Man, you know who I ain't seen today? Where my man Jonas at? Yeah, I ain't seen Jonas. What's up with him? Jonas been MIA. Hit that like button while you come in, man. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. So it's on Clubhouse, so it's gonna be audio. There's no video. Nothing but my beautiful stand on the media background that's popping and jumping around. I did not create that. I cannot remember the name of the queen that created that. She got mad at me. You know, I don't want to get into full detail, but I want to say salute to her because I really love what she made for me. I appreciate that. Just in case you out there listening, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. You reach out, man. I talk to you. It ain't no issue. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Things didn't work out the way, you know, it was supposed, you know, the way you want. I mean, I don't, let me not say that. Just reach out. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all love. But thank you for what you did. I appreciate you creating that, and I love that. I want to make sure I give you your credit. It was what was her name? Something Astro. That's all I remember. I can't remember. It's been a while. But anyway, that's not why we're here. So I'm gonna play the audio on another device, and we just gonna chime in like we normally do. To the people that keep coming in my chat talking shit about me talking, keep coming to the chat and commenting. That helps me get into the algorithm. I'm a reaction channel. That's what I do. I react to content. So let me do what I do, and you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just be smooth. Just be smooth. That's all I'm saying. Just be smooth. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get to the content, man. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all dropping the bomb for the whole Stand on the Media family. Let's go, man. We're going to take it right from when CS2 Back, I think, pops up in the room. So let's get to it.
It's 600 every 2 weeks. Some of the homies he gave $400. And those are the ones that, nigga, I can do better in crime than this bullshit. And they walked away. And I can't blame the homies for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, right? So I hear Wack, right? And Wack came up. When Wack came up to Death Row, was his team strong like your team?
I never seen Wack at Death Row. I've never met Wack a day in my life. Never ever seen that brother. Never ever. And I never heard nothing about Wack until I started hearing the stories about Wack and Suge hanging
man,
with
salute
each
to
other.
Big Sherm, man.
But
Big Sherm in the building, man. Let me give my man a proper introduction. Salute to my guy, Big Sherm, man. Pulled up in the building. Always been showing love from day one. That's my A1. Salute to Tanya Karen, man, for pulling up. Always Megan Davis in the building, man. I love my team. I love y'all, man. Let's get to it.
Never saw him.
So, but he didn't have a. I don't know. I'm asking. He wasn't like powerful in the West like how Buntry and them was in Compton at that time. Was
Powerful
he?
like no, he was. I I don't know him, so I can't judge him on what level he was on his gangster, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. I never heard the rah rah whack or the squabbles, no conducting business. I never heard anything about Wack until this internet shit. And hearing his side of hanging with Suge. Whenever he came with Suge, it was pretty much that bro was pretty much done. It wasn't my time. It wasn't. No, I never met Wack.
All
Never
right.
saw
So
him.
I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit to the night of in Vegas when Tupac got killed and with Keefy D and everything like that. You, from my understanding, you was in 662 working the nightclub when that took place, right?
Yeah,
And you was like head of security,
right.
okay, at that time that night. And so when you see that white Cadillac pulled up, and you like, that's the South Side. What thoughts went through your head? You thought it was gonna be some bullshit, or you was just wondering why would they come and party with y'all?
All right, let's back up. Who said I saw the Cadillac?
I saw an interview with, I think, or you was on Vlad, and you said you saw them in the parking lot, a 662, and you said that's the South Side.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
What
still
led to
good.
that is
Let me give my proper introduction. Love to my guy, man, who just pulled up in the Chisnad. Usual Johnson. Salute to Usual Johnson in the building. Usual Johnson is in the building, man. Salute to you, man. I appreciate it, man. Let's get back to the content.
we already got our beef going with the South Sides. Um, I was getting uh, reports that the South Side don't want it; they're going to be in Vegas. So my daughter's mama lived right across the street from Keeper D and Paula on California Street, and I never had a problem picking up my daughter in South Side, even up to this beef. And but I was told that they was coming to Vegas and they was coming to 662 yada yada. No, that they were going to the fights, and I just basically told the homeboys to be ready if they do come through there. So I saw a car. Well, let me not even say that because KBD case is over. Is still going on, and I'm not. They can't call me to come testify and say I saw a car. So let's pass on that.
All right, respect that. So
That part.
at that time, all right. So I'm trying to derail from that. I understand what you were talking about on that, but how you feel when Suge saying Keefe didn't do it though?
It pissed me off. Now here you got all these men protecting him, done fought for him, and here Keefe D talking about how they were shaking in the car and all this bullshit. You got the nerve to say free Keefe D? What about the homies that would put their life on the line for you? What about the homies was going out there fighting this bad boy death row war back and forth
So
from neighborhoods?
can I play like devil's advocate right quick? So you think Suge should have said he saw him? You think he should have admitted to that? I think by him saying that is like I'm not trying to tell on him. I think
No,
that was a way of
see, it was already street politics going on, and then when that happened, it intensified the situation. Shouldn't have had to say a motherfucking thing. Damn sure he shouldn't have said free Keepy D. He damn sure shouldn't have said whoop the whoop didn't do it. Now he's saying I never paid nobody no money. Why you pay this boy this money in that fight in the MGM? My little brother in that fight, the homies in that fight, and Suge was in that fight.
You know why he paid him? He was trying to beat the case, bro.
They go CS too busy.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
denying
That's what I'm
paying him,
saying.
but he did some bitch shit because he ain't tell. He gave that nigga more money than he was giving the homies over there. But I'm gonna keep it
No,
real. Him saying
no, he
free
was just
Keefy D ain't a bad thing. What really is a bad thing is the homies, niggas like K Dub. We gotta stop protecting shit because they from our side, telling, giving description of the cars and shit. It's a lot of bad shit went on with that mob. You know that, bro. I got to
well,
work. I got
okay.
some ugly work over
Let me
here.
tell you.
You know
Wait a
what I'm
minute. Hold
saying?
on.
It's real shit.
Let, let me elaborate on what you're saying because and then the paperwork that Lil Keepy put out there with all the names on it
No, no,
ain't
that's
none
just a
of
list.
those.
That all that is a
But I
list.
know that's just a list.
Yeah.
But all of those names and all of the people from Southside to the mob to people that were standing
Well, I
out
just
there.
got the power rule list. I ain't get the crip list.
Okay, see, that's what they didn't want to do. So see
Now
what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna tell you this though. I personally called. I called the nigga when I got the list. I said, "Hey, homie, this list is here. I'm looking at it. What's happening? You on the nigga list on everything power rule stand for?" Blood said, all I did was give a description of the Cadillac. I said, blood, that's foul. You out of line. And then I hit two, one from Fruit, you know
Okay,
who it is, and I hit the other
I don't
homie,
want to
Monkey
get into
Man, and
politics.
sent it. You get what I'm saying? So blood, in the minute to that, we gotta stop cleaning it up. Niggas do mark shit on our side, blood is mark shit, homie. Paul Root, Crip, or whatever. I ain't protecting none of these niggas. None of them.
And
Keefy D
let me
wasn't
say,
wrong
what?
that night, Mob James. You know that, bro. Keefy wasn't wrong
No,
because if it would have
okay,
been you,
listen.
If it would have been you, you would have did the same shit to a nigga, if not worse back then.
Wait a minute. What you mean? Keepy D went wrong about what?
I'ma tell you why. Okay, let the roles be reversed, right? And I ain't even using
No.
that name
What
because
did
that's
he?
the G homie.
What he
But
didn't do wrong? You said he went wrong. What he
he ain't
wasn't
do
wrong
nothing
about?
wrong that night. He ain't do nothing wrong that night because his retaliation is what was expected. If a nigga would have put hands on Timmy like that, right, and he doubled back, man, you niggas would have got out the car on them niggas.
Okay. I've said this in many interviews. I said the homies dropped the ball that night when Orlando was jumped on. They dropped the ball. I said
Yeah, they should
also,
have finished it. Yeah,
let me finish. Let me finish. What I said was Tupac has never seen Orlando a Southside Crip in his life,
that's a fact.
even hanging with Suge. So if a rapper touched me, like Suge said, Tupac put his hands on me. I'm gonna tell you
That's
now,
come
like
on,
I
bro. But
mean
listen,
it.
let's stop. Look, Mob, listen, bro. We got a lot of differences, but the bullshit he say, stop entertaining it, bro. Like everybody
I don't
know, and if the
entertain
world don't
nothing.
know, yeah, like him saying Pac put his hands on you, he wasn't gonna put his hands on you. That's just that nigga talking, bro.
I'd have killed him. I wouldn't have had, and I
That's a
don't have
fact.
that problem right now
And I'm
today.
gonna speak.
So
Look, listen, we got our differences today, right? That's what it is, right? But I will say this. Back then in them days. If it wasn't for Mob James, it wouldn't have been a Buntry, it wouldn't have been a neck, it wouldn't have been a lot of shit over there because he started that trend. He created that and the homies followed Mob James because of who he was. It wouldn't
well,
have been it wouldn't have been the death row the way it was. So when he's saying that shit, we all know you the nigga he leaned on for the strength. So ain't no
well,
way a little nigga like Pac is gonna be pressing you when you the strength. So it ain't no even sense addressing that one.
well,
That's just
well, we
Suge
know the,
talking.
well, we know the truth about that. And I say this, Mob James was no different than a Montreal, a Neckbone, Heron, a George, none of them.
I mean,
All of
yeah,
those
all that was,
But no, let me say, all the homies was on the same level, the same page, and understood. One take off, we all take off. And
well,
you
that's the
know,
rules. That's how it always been.
right. So with the KBD thing, you know, I would have did the same thing. Nigga take off on
That's
me
what I'm saying. So if
with
you
the
would have did the
motherfucker.
same thing, right? Wouldn't you want a nigga saying free Mob James if you was up against it?
I've been promoting that from the longest. I take my licks like the homies should take their licks. What
That's a
happened at
fact.
the MGM? What should have did is got Tupac out the fuck up out of there, and Trayvon should have went over there and handled his business.
That's a fact. Trayvon bitch ass, and he always do that. Run.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this song right here is interesting. See, this is what I think they doing. They want to keep painting the scenario that it went down because it was the South Side's retaliation on Tupac, because Tupac got jumped at the MGM Grand. They want us to act like we didn't see Greg Kadings and Reggie Wright Sr. and all these other people that claimed that they wasn't there, and Reggie Wright lying about when he found out who did it and told his dad, and then they changed their story up two more times after that. They want to act like we don't remember or seen or heard these things. That's interesting to me. Why are y'all trying to push this scenario so goddamn bad? Please tell me. I just want to understand. A Will, man, salute to you, A Will. A Will said donation for the theme music alone and your rap skills. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I retired a long time ago, bro, but you know what? I still got it in me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you seen it. I'm glad you I appreciate it, bro. I really do, man. Thank you, man. Real talk. But it's just funny how they want us to they just want to change and rewrite history. It's interesting to me, man. They really want that narrative to stick. Yeah. Interesting. Let's go.
Back whisper. He always do that punk shit. That's a fact. That's a
Yeah.
fact.
So that night would have been totally different. Tupac would have still been alive, probably.
And me and
You
you
know.
both know. Listen, me and you both know. Keefy D ain't gonna hurt a butterfly. Now he might send something, but he personally ain't finna do a motherfucker. You know that. And he
Well,
ain't
the
cut
thing
like that.
that the emphasis that they put on Keepy D, the shit that he got in his book, Keepy D has never been one I ever ran to on some gangbanging shit.
No, he was a
Like
hustler.
I
He wasn't
said,
a banger. He was a
I
hustler. He
know,
from
I
where he
know.
from, but he ain't like bro. He from where he from, but he ain't that. Everybody ain't that. You know that, homie.
Well, I know.
So
He just
so let
like
me
that
ask
same man.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah,
Um, you think if you was at the MGM at that night, you think it would have been different? Like if
I,
you think you could have stopped Tupac from spazzing out that night?
Hell
I
yeah.
know, I know it would have been different
Hell yeah. He
because
wouldn't have
one,
did that because he'd have thought Mob would have tripped on him.
if not, Trey would have got his motherfucking ass whooped.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
how it would
know
have
for a
happened.
fact, I know for a fact that Tupac don't know who Orlando is.
He didn't know who he
And
was.
I
Yeah.
know Trayvon went to him instead of the homies. And people fail to realize this was the reason why Suge
Rest in
had the
peace to
homies
Tupac
there.
Shakur.
Now it's heated between the mob and Southside. So it's on site. It wasn't for Tupac. I never considered Tupac to be from
He
the
ain't
mob.
that nigga ain't
When
a
they
power
came
root,
to me,
period.
no, listen. When they came
Wack,
with it,
you ain't a Pyru. What are
and
we talking
and
about?
and Trey was he from the hood, he from the hood. That's the only problem I ever had with Tupac. Tupac ain't spilled no blood on our soil. Tupac ain't never been in our clique. Tupac ain't never did shit for the hood. So that was the only problem I had with that young man. You ain't from the hood. And I had my arguments with Buntry. I had Trey when the issue. Bitch, shut the fuck up, nigga. How the fuck can you put somebody on the hood type shit? So it wasn't.
I mean, but listen, but Mob, here go the thing. Let's keep it all the way gangster. Trey was a rip before he put a burgundy flag in his pocket. Blood ain't solid. These
I
niggas don't be
look,
wanting to tell what's real around this motherfucker. Can't
Wack,
no nigga that come from the other side cross over to our side and call no dogs. You feel me? The homies and accepted you or whatever. You know that, homie.
Wack. You got a whole lot of motherfucking power rules from everywhere that lived in this hood and then moved here. And
I ain't saying lived. I'm talking about lock that motherfucking blue bandana round their hand and rep that shit. I ain't
well, see,
tripping lived.
Trayvon never came to the hood. When he came to the hood, he came
Shit.
to his grandmama house. And and I mean, Trayvon is a long story, but short. You know, no, he wouldn't off the porch in the hood. He wasn't hanging with Jimmy and his crew. No, he wasn't around. He came after the fact, way, way after the fact. And then bunch of them took a liking to this dude. Trayvon first time in the county jail was with me and the blood module. And it got pressed. Nigga, you better fight. If you don't fight him, you gotta fight me. You feel me? And that was the majority of the homies that was in the blood module getting played with, getting fucked with or whatever. So the politics is totally different in each hood. Each hood was different.
I mean
And you got
it
a lot of
always
niggas.
been that way, but the overall thing is this, and you know it, nigga. If you was once from the other side, somehow, some way, through family, friends, or whatever the fuck, you didn't cross over here and got accepted. It's only your voice only goes so far. You know that.
He never had a voice. He never had a voice. Um, he had a voice that night whispering to Tupac, that's the nigga that jumped me.
Now,
And
Mom,
that's
let me ask you a question, bro.
what?
Do you think, and have you thought about what you say when you speak on Buntry and who did that to him? Do you think it's right that you saying that out loud? That
You ain't never heard me say who killed Bunch.
no, you don't say a name, but you say Pa Rules.
If any cat feel that I'm wrong for saying the homies
I'm
killed my
asking you as a like
let me explain to you. If anybody feel any kind of way about me saying the homies killed my brother, and this is why I'm not a Paru today, because the
mhm.
Paru killed my brother, bring their ass. I ain't got
No,
nothing better to do.
listen. You being your reason for not being a Paru today, and that's another conversation that I'm not gonna have with you on the stage because you in here being a guest of the homie, right? But what I'm saying, even if that was the fact, right?
He the
And
homie
if
now.
that's your feelings of
He
why
the
you ain't
homie
that,
now.
okay, cool. That's probably a secondary reason.
Now the nigga now man, these niggas got mood swings. These the most mood swingingest people I ever seen in my life. Now Stack City the homie. Just a few months ago, nigga, he was a fan. Remember, he was a fan who wanted to take a picture. He was going at him. He was going at you. He was calling you a rat. He was calling you a snitch. Now y'all niggas homies. You can't make this shit up. Mood swing niggas. We'll call these the mood swingers. How about that? That's the new R&B group, the Mood Swingers. These niggas is crazy. Let's go.
But do you think it's right for you to even voice that the Power Rules did it, or just like leave that where it's at? You know what you know. You gonna do what you gonna do, and you not being a part of something for whatever reason. That's what it is. Because really, when you that's a cold case. Ain't nobody been arrested for Buntry's homicide. So when you say a Power Rule did it, you kind of isolating with shit. It's on this side when they looking at everybody. Or are you
I don't
saying
have
that
to.
you would like the killer to be apprehended by the law?
That don't make sense, bro.
I
Hold
mean,
on, I'm gonna
That
reset.
don't
Let
make
me
sense.
reset the room, man. It's Stack City TV, man. Everybody ping up, share the room. We got Mob James in here. Um, he's talking to WACK 100. Um, but let me ask you a question right quick,
hold on,
Mob,
Stack. Let him
before we
answer
go.
that. That's a serious question I asked, bro. That's like saying a
All right.
nigga in New York get killed, right? Your brother, and you say them Queens niggas. You right? It's like, okay, now the law is like, well, shit. Let's isolate Queens instead of the whole New York. So, are you want the police to? Because you know when we come from a mob, we don't want the police to catch the nigga. You want to catch the nigga, you know,
So
the
why you
homies.
think ain't nobody went to jail for it? Why you think ain't nobody speaking on it? Like I said, my brother been gone 23 years, homie.
Yeah, I know.
23
I know.
years. So to sit here and say we know who did it, I'm not gonna do that. If I'm
No,
not
but what
out
I'm
there
saying, when you say the power rules
saying
did it,
you gotta let me
you
let
get
me
what I'm saying?
you ask me and let me explain this here to you so you can get it clear. My brother was killed by the homies. So if the homies killed my brother, I'm gonna say the homies killed my brother.
Salute to the Queen. Twist by Meeks just pulled up. Salute to you, Queen. Appreciate you pulling up. How you doing there, young lady? Glad to see you. We were reviewing this content from last night with Stack City, and he ran the room. Salute to Stack City though for the content. Real shit, man. Go subscribe to whatever he got going on because he apparently he cooking. And WACK 100 and Mob James having a conversation, and then I heard it goes left. I don't know. We'll see.
We
And I
don't know
said,
who, but we don't know who killed him.
I'm not speaking on. I'm saying homies.
Oh,
You
here,
you
Yeah,
you
but
trying to
you specifically said
here,
Paul Roos killed my
here
and
brother.
we go.
I'm gonna say it again specifically. My brother was killed by the homies.
And
Period.
you don't find nothing wrong with that? Like
No,
saying
and
that?
if anybody finds something wrong with it, I ain't hiding.
No, that ain't, listen,
I'm
listen,
real.
I'm not going I ain't gonna
No,
do
I'm
that
just
with you
saying
because
to
I
you.
you know I'm a
You're
hey
telling me
listen,
I
that
shouldn't say
that's a
who
G
killed.
homie, right? But I'm
Man,
saying
explain it,
you
Wack.
don't think
Explain it.
like saying that
See,
is
this is
like
what I don't
helping the
want.
law enforcement?
This is
You
what I'm
didn't want
not.
to get no get back?
I'm not finna argue. I'm not finna
Nah, we're
point
not
into
arguing, bro.
that.
I promise you we
What
ain't
I'm
arguing.
saying to you,
With the power
this
rules,
ain't
got a rule like the '60s or some shit. Like you ain't a rule
No,
until you kill a rule.
this wasn't a
nah, not at
homie.
all.
This wasn't
That
a
ain't we don't do
homie.
none of that.
No, listen,
But
this
yeah,
wasn't
but
a homie.
go ahead,
I'm
go ahead,
saying when
James.
he says, look, the homie get killed, right? Buntry was a G homie, right? So it's a cold case. It could have been Roots, Crips, it could have been a Mexican, could have been anybody, as far as the police is concerned. But when you got somebody like Mob James, who's reputable and has a voice and says the Roots did it, then that'll make the police say, well, let's isolate to the power rules. It's
Right.
pushing them closer and then them apprehending the motherfucker. So it's kind of like you helping the law enforcement. You giving that
It
ain't
ain't,
what
it
we
ain't,
do.
it ain't only, it ain't only five power rules that they can look at and say whoop de whoop whoop.
I
I
mean,
ain't
you
never
got it.
said
Hey,
nobody
listen.
name. And I'm
Hey,
past,
look.
listen, Wack, I'm past that because my brother been gone 23 years.
Yeah,
I ain't
and
even,
like, at the end of the day, I ain't never gonna
I'm not even
disrespect
on that.
Buntry. I'm just saying, me as a homie, I feel like, bro, when you say that, it's kind of a little too much. And like I said, Buntry, a G homie, he's somebody I always honored and respected.
That
So I'm
was
never
my
gonna
brother.
get into it.
But
I'm
That
never
so
was
gonna
my
get
so
into
brother.
argument. But it's like
so can I
when
ask
when
the
you
floor something right quick
isolate,
though? Hey yo,
it's
Wack.
That was
Let
my
yeah.
me
brother.
ask the floor something right quick. I want this. I wanted to ask right because this is going around YouTube now that Suge is saying Reggie Wright has something to do with it,
Nah,
right?
that's
So how?
Cap. He just talking,
I
bro. Reggie,
yeah, I know that's
Reggie was
Cap,
at the
but
club, my nigga. Like Reggie wasn't
yeah,
even there. Reggie was at the fucking club, bro. Like
no,
He was
I
at
want to hear
something to do
Mob
with
James,
Buntry.
huh?
Something to do with Buntry or Tupac.
No, Mob Buntry. They said
Hell nah, Reggie ain't had nothing to do. Reggie wasn't no, he wasn't.
nah. I know we know that, but I just want to hear Mob James' point because that's what Suge is saying.
No, at the end of the day, Suge bitch ass,
Let me
Suge
explain
really
this.
need to stop talking about that shit because,
Wack, let me say
you
this.
know,
Wack. If that was aired in the hood, I'd have cut ties with Reggie family.
I mean, I already
I'd have
know
cut
that.
ties with Reggie.
Reggie
It,
wouldn't do that though, bro. That ain't even nothing to talk about, bro. Like that ain't, come
Right.
on, bro. That's Suge bitch ass just making up shit. Like, he just be saying shit because he think niggas gonna believe him. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then Suge, why did you continue to deal with Reggie? Nigga, if you saying that, then why you
Yeah,
continue to deal with
that's
him?
why I got confused. I'm like,
Why
why
did
would
you?
he?
I'm about to blow my mic out. This is interesting. Reggie has been named as a suspect in the Tupac murder and the Biggie murder. And I just like how they dancing around that, like we don't know that, like he's not Vegas key witness, and he was part of the grand jury. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, D twins. Let's really talk about it. I mean, I'm just trying to understand how we dancing around this. Like I said, Reggie Wright Senior and Junior have been dancing around how Reggie Wright found out the same day who did it and how they did it and why they did it when he was at the club. He wasn't even on the scene. He wasn't even on the scene. He was at Club 662, remember? Interesting. Let's listen. Let's keep listening.
Go to the funeral and sit up there and say the death will be revenge if you saying you know it's Reggie. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, could I
That
say
ain't Reggie.
something, Stacks?
Go ahead. Check up.
Check this out, right? Anytime, like, I don't know California politics, but if a nigga say, oh, like, certain things happen, oh, Jake and them did it out of 16th Street, that's like giving the law a pointing finger with a.
Man, I had to put an APP out there for my guy Jonas. What up, Jonas, man? Salute, man. Appreciate you pulling up to the chat, man. We always appreciate you here. Stand on the media. You know that, my guy. You've been AWOL today. Had to put an APP out on you, man. Glad to see you here, man. Let's get back to the content.
Out their case up. So far as him saying that the Power Rules did that, he should have never said that. He should have just took his
That's a
business
fact.
and
That's a
keep it
fact.
closed.
Hey,
And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even fuck with Wack. I don't like Wack, but he right about that.
God damn, you don't like
That
me?
nigga
What I
said,
do?
I don't even fuck with Wack.
I'm
God
telling you,
damn.
nigga.
Let's drop a bomb for that. Salute to Slimeball TV for pulling up, man. Salute to my guy, Slimeball TV. How your weekend going, my guy? Hope everything is good, man. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. And salute to my guy who dropped that 20, man. I appreciate it, man. Everything donated to the channel is much appreciated from the bottom of my heart, man. Let's get back to the content.
Hey, bro, listen.
All right, hold
Hey,
on,
I'm gonna
hold
be
on.
real.
All right,
Ain't no
James.
way.
Hold on,
It ain't
James.
no
Go
way,
ahead,
bro.
Mark. Where you at,
It's
James?
no way, bro, that I cannot like a stranger, my nigga. That shit is crazy.
What do you be doing to these niggas, man?
to the
Hey,
brother
Stack
just
Nigga
City.
said
don't
that.
like
To the
me.
brother
Yeah.
just said that.
Can I
Too
ask a
much
question?
energy.
Go ahead, Rich. It's on Rich.
Let
One
me
mic
say
on
this.
Rich. Go ahead, Rich.
All right, look.
Hold
Just
on.
going
Before
back
you
to the
go, Reggie Wright in the building. Somebody bring Reggie
uh,
Wright up right quick, and then you go ahead and
Reggie
All right,
right
go
in the
ahead. I'm
building.
driving. I'm driving. I'm driving.
I
all
can't
right,
see him.
Yeah, I'll
We
bring
at? I
him
see
up.
his name pop up.
Yeah, bring.
You bring him up. All right. Go ahead, Rich.
all right. Now going back to the conversation that Wack and Reggie and Mob James was having, it seemed to be some type of discrepancy there when Mob said it was a reason why he wasn't a power rule no more, and Wack seemed to have a different reason of why he
Yeah,
wasn't
but
a
I'm
power
not
root.
listening, bro. I'm not finna get off in all that on this floor. Me and Mob done had that discussion. You ain't a homie, and I'm not gonna disrupt Chuck in them room like that, because that's gonna send Mob into a whole nother mind frame. So this
No,
ain't the
it
place for that.
All right, respect
I
that.
just, I just want to reply to what the other brother said, that Wack was right.
Now I'm pretty sure
You
Stack
know,
City got the question. Ask me, Stack. Don't bite your tongue. Ask him, nigga.
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, James. Go ahead,
all right,
James.
Wack.
You were saying something?
When I said the homies killed my brother, I didn't refer to no names, no nothing. I'm just speaking facts. It wasn't nothing like that. My whole thing is that, goddamn, I'm representing living this life. I'm like Paul Root. I'm for real living this life. I'm not a gang member. I'm a gang banger.
Oh,
And
he a
and what my
whistleblower.
brother
You
was
being a
saying,
hypocrite, Mob. You being a
Can
hypocrite.
you let him speak? Come on. Go
what
ahead.
what
Let
what
him rock
We
out.
got
You
Reggie
being a
Wright on the
hypocrite, Mob.
on the
I don't
stage.
know. I was a
No, I'm
Paul
gonna tell
Root.
you
My brother
why. Let me
got
tell you
right.
why you being
Yeah,
a
but you
hypocrite.
gotta let him.
And I'm gonna say this real respectfully. We all done had something to do with, a part of, a knowledge of, what we did or did not stop a power root getting rid of a power root. That's just what happened. So unfortunately, it happened to be one of yours, but the other ones belong to somebody too. So, let's just keep it real, homie. We've
At what
seen this
point?
happen
At what point
many
are you
times.
listening to me and you just coming up with
Mob
different
James, come
stories
closer to your
about what's going
Yeah,
microphone.
on?
That
yeah,
you
yeah,
sound a
yeah.
little
Come on,
bit.
man.
You
Let
Mob,
got
that
it.
nigga
look,
hear his
Mob,
Hold on,
jams.
hold
Buntry ain't the
on, hold
first
on,
Power
hold on.
Root to
Whack,
get.
whack, whack. Hold on,
Yo,
you
but
guys.
Wack,
I
Wack,
can't
Hold
just
on,
let the
even
Wack.
hear
brother talk.
everybody.
Come on,
One
Hey,
mic,
Wack.
you guys,
James, you
respectfully.
gotta, hey, James, you gotta you gotta fix your mic.
Yeah.
You gotta put it towards the phone so we can hear you clear. And Reggie, Wright, salute to Reggie. Um, basically we was
You
talking
probably got to
about,
come off of Bluetooth and talk to it direct. Talk to the
yeah,
phone direct.
yeah, you gotta probably come
I'm
off the
direct.
Bluetooth and talk to it direct. But Reggie, we was just talking about, about the situation tonight that happened in
Um,
Vegas and how that
Salute to Mr. Fontana. He said IBM, free loose cannon, F the haters and the betrayers. All right, salute to you on that and all that. Yeah, man. Salute to my guy, man. IBM Hillum. That's my guy. Rock with IBM Hillum, man. Salute to him, man. This is interesting. This content getting yeah, this is getting interesting. Let's go.
how James feel about Suge Knight saying free Keefy D after all that. You got anything you want to say to that, Reggie? While you there?
Yeah, shout out to my two
Oh,
brothers,
Reggie, I
Wack
didn't
and
even know Reggie
James.
was on the
I hear
live.
both of y'all in here, so
That's
shout out to
crazy.
both of
This
y'all.
gonna be good.
But I mean, he's starting to backtrack that. If y'all listen to his latest episode on Art the Dialogue channel, he kind of got off that and said, "Hey, I caught a bunch of heat for saying free Keefy D, and he backtracking that now. And I'll send you Stacks audio about 10 minutes long where he kind of backtrack that on art if you want to listen."
Hey, I
All
don't
right.
see, Reg, why they didn't catch.
Why does Reggie always be the spokesperson for Suge Knight? And Suge Knight has already said on numerous occasions, don't nobody speak for Suge Knight. I ain't see Suge kind of walk that back. If he did, put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. I need confirmation that he did that because I don't remember none of that. Tanya Karen, hey, Tanya Karen G, salute to the chat queen. Hit that like button like you like something, man. Hit that like button. Come in, hit that like. Share this live, man. Let's get in that algorithm. Let's go. We cooking. Let's go.
The subliminal and free Keefy D. The subliminal and free Keefy D is he really don't give a fuck about Pac. That simple. If you saying free the nigga who had a
Yeah.
hand in getting rid of your nigga, then that's what that means.
And that's how I play.
You know how contradictory that is? You know how many people say they don't wish jail on their worst enemy? So what are we talking about? So Pac was an exception to the rule? Pac was an exception to the rule. How many times y'all done heard y'all people who are active or not active, right? They just don't believe that we need to be institutionalized because they know that it ain't fair from the start. How many of y'all heard y'all people say, man, I don't wish jail on my worst enemy? Now there's exceptions to the rule because it was Tupac. Rest in peace to Tupac and Biggie, by the way. Salute to both of them kings. You dig? Salute to Stack City for the content again, man. If you ain't subscribed to his channel or on his YouTube, on his what is he on? Clubhouse. Go to Clubhouse, man. Run his numbers up, man. Salute to him for the content. This is good content. Let's go.
And that's how I took it.
Cause you know
But
what I'm saying?
I took it that way. But
But
it could also mean, and trust me, it ain't like he wanted to do something to him. For those of y'all saying, well, that's because
Nah.
he wanted to do something. Well, he had 29 years to do
And he
that.
paid he,
but
and he
If
paid Orlando he paid Orlando a bag.
well,
Yeah,
that
Reg.
was a different situation. That was
but
a
hey
Reg.
yo
different
Wack,
situation.
Can I give you my opinion on it? This I'm younger than y'all, much younger. But what I'm saying is when I heard that, it seemed like he's not trying to get the cops involved. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
No,
Nah, he
no.
don't give a fuck about that. Suge
Yeah,
been
he don't care
telling on
about that.
everybody the last 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Yeah, Mob
Yo,
Deep
That nigga
said
been
that he
telling
let
on
Reggie
He
Wright
done
everybody.
Sr.
too.
Hey,
He done
Reggie Wright,
told
you
on
agree with
me.
that too? That he been telling on
I don't
niggas?
agree with that. No.
No.
I
yo,
don't think
Wait,
he did. You
Reg.
know, when you in
Reg, you
prison,
don't agree
when
that
you in
Suge been
prison, you
telling on
say stuff.
everybody this last 10 years?
Oh, I didn't say that. No, no, no. I said Sharita, me, Snoop. He trying. That's why me and him don't
Yeah,
talk to this day.
that nigga been dropping names.
Yeah.
yeah, but you know what though? You know what though? Niggas need to keep their mouth shut and stop calling names and stop saying about niggas getting murdered and all that. And like the power rules did it, all that shit like that. If you gonna do some business, take care of your business and don't be talking. Yo, the power rules did
Yeah, the
so they
Paul
can
Roos did
be.
it. I ain't with that
Yeah,
shit. I ain't
yeah,
with that.
exactly, exactly. Why would you point a finger at a certain group where the
yeah.
police could put in their logbook? Oh, the power rules did it, so we
He
Yeah,
got to
because
ain't
take
say
what
care
you
of
that
the power
doing, you
anybody been
rules.
saying
isolate
on
the
YouTube.
investigation and you
He
telling
ain't
the
say
Exactly.
that anybody
police
said on
to
YouTube.
investigate the Paul Roos.
This
Nah,
is
he's saying he
Any,
wasn't.
any,
He's saying
yeah.
he was no longer a Paru at that time when he
I
made
don't
the
give a
report.
fuck, nigga. You can't
Yeah,
He's
say
saying
that,
when
my
he
nigga.
filed the statement that he
Yeah,
wasn't a
yeah.
Paru, he was
But
a civilian.
hold up, because not like James came in here respectfully, so we're not gonna say anything like that. Because at the end of the day, like Mob James is Mob James, so he don't go by that no more. But that's how we know him as. You know what I'm
Hey, I
saying?
got a
So
good question though.
You
Hey,
don't
yeah,
look,
know
so
Mob
Mob
James is
James.
shit. By the time you knew Mob James, he was already away from that, bro.
right, I understand,
Hey,
I
Mob
understand
and
that.
Y'all got to get some control on this stage
yeah,
because
let
everybody
me
is
Go
ask
ahead,
a
talking
Chuck.
question real quick.
respectfully. I
Yeah,
can't hear
look,
shit. Come on now.
Yeah, yeah, one
that's a
mic,
fact.
one
I'm
mic,
fucking
one
with my
mic,
own
one
shit.
mic, one mic, one mic. Hey, look, I got a question for Mob James and Reggie Wright. How did y'all fix y'all relationship, bro? Because I know y'all had some back and forths on the internet. We never heard I never heard the full story on how y'all fixed it. Was it phone
You talking
calls? What
about from
was
the
it?
Gangster Chronicle thing,
Yeah,
or
yep,
are you
yep, from the
talking about?
Gangster Chronicles thing.
Uh, I said what I said, and we went past it. We good.
Okay, so let me ask you then, Reggie, because that seemed like that was fast. That was just a conversation. But Mob James told us earlier he was talking about how when you first came to Death Row, you had locked up like a few of the homies, and he was trying to
Yeah.
figure out like why you got a cop around Death Row. How did you feel about that, bro? Did you ever get wind of that at that time?
The fuck?
I sure, but I came in as protecting Suge.
He's
They
supposed to
were
lock up
they
niggas.
were
He was the
really
police.
yeah. They
Fuck
were
is you
planning
talking
on
about?
doing something
Y'all
bad
want
to
y'all
Suge.
blame Suge for hiring the police.
Bro,
No, no, that was
come
hey
on, let's
Wack,
be relaxed.
that's what James
Nah, because
had
they
brung it
trying to
up.
figure out the
Mob James had
foundation
brung
of
it
James
up.
putting Suge on
cannot
like Reggie
hold
Wright
against
Y'all
Jr.
Reggie
are
and
going
that he
around
Suge.
the
arrested
person that's
niggas. He's
supposed
the
to
Hold
be
on, hold
police.
on,
landing
Wack. Hold on,
respectfully. I'm
Wack.
gonna
No,
start
no,
dropping
no, no.
people.
Hold on.
Yo,
One
Y'all
welcome
mic,
to
niggas
Stack
don't
City,
put
one
the
nigga.
mic.
bitch.
Yo,
Hold on,
welcome to
Wack.
Stack City, nigga.
Yo, hold on, one mic,
One
one
fucking
mic.
mic.
He he he, he did not say to Mob James' defense. He did not say that. He said when he didn't mean it like that. What he said was Suge Knight was trying to use leverage to bring the police in and mix the twine with the
No,
mob
that was the
because
after the conversation. That was the conversation, right, Mob James? You said that was a conversation when you brung it to Suge. Suge said that was the reasoning. But when you first seen it, you was like, why he bringing police to Death Row?
right. I asked him, and I told Reggie this many times when Reggie was there. Why the fuck is you bringing the police and you got all these homies here mixing
And, and,
orders.
But
and,
y'all can't do what
and in
Reds do.
fairness, the homies were they were extorting Suge, and they all know it. They were extorting Suge. Suge ain't gonna say it. Suge get mad when I tell it. But niggas were pushing up on Suge for money.
Mm.
Right. And that's when Reggie and them came, the kidnapping shit came out, and one of the clowns in the hood told Reggie Wright Sr. Reggie Wright Sr.'s son, Reggie Wright Jr. And Reggie Wright became part of Death Row. Now, what the fuck is this
Yeah,
going
it
on?
wasn't kind of like that. My father really didn't want me to get involved. That was me being a little horny motherfucker at 26, 27, wanting to be around that type of atmosphere. The young ladies that was being attracted to death row and stuff like that. But my dad didn't really want me involved in that. He didn't know I had got in as deep as I did until later.
Yeah,
All right.
but Reg, what Mob James is missing is his mentality and Suge's mentality is two total different mentality. He playing chess. He needed y'all for the look, for the perception of what he was
Wack,
doing
I
in the
said
streets.
that. I
Look for the
said
what
that.
he was doing in the streets, but he couldn't control you
Yeah,
niggas.
that's what
So he brought
that
Reg
was his
in.
response on Wack. That was on Mob James or
Yeah,
Suge Knight responded that way to you, right, Mob James?
he brought
Yeah,
Reg in to control them niggas. He knew what he was
I
doing.
said that.
Go ahead on Mob James.
I, this is what I told y'all at the beginning that Suge tried to, once he got the police in there, he can keep the homies off his ass. And he thought that was going to work for him. So he had his own strategy, should I say. Okay, these niggas coming at me, whoop, whoop, whoop. I can't control that. So now that he heard the kidnapping shit, now he got the police here. Suge didn't know no police right off the bat, but a Reggie Wright, a senior.
Senior,
And
yeah.
he explained whatever, and then now here you go. So yeah, that was his reason for doing that because now he's dealing with a whole bunch of pet bulls, and he can't control it. It's getting out of hand. So here they are. And once the homies was cool with it, there was nothing else Mob James could say. Everybody agreed that it was good, and Neckbone wasn't mad at it. And okay, oh well, it is what it is. So whatever they had with Reggie, they must have got over it. Had nothing else to do with me at that point.
Hey Mob, let me ask you a question though. So like after the you know what I'm saying, the tragic situation that happened to Tupac, after that night, did some of the homies, you know what I'm saying, that was security, did they start getting fired?
Um, I wouldn't say right away. No, I wouldn't say that. It was too much going on at the time for Suge to fire anybody.
Yeah, it was a
But
war going on.
I don't know
No,
where
nobody got fired at that point.
Nigga, bet not
no.
fire nobody. Nigga, you got need
Um,
all the soldiers you can get.
Now there was a couple of people that had stepped away prior to that, like this guy that y'all may hear Wack referred to as the boogeyman. I may say,
Yeah,
but people like
but
that
he
have
by
stepped
that
away to
time he
do
in the
other things.
penitentiary. The homie in the joint
Yeah.
at that time.
Now he wasn't in jail at that time.
Oh, he went, nigga, because he was on the yard with
Now
me.
he was free. He was free during that time.
Yeah, but he left because he was on the motherfucking yard with us.
Oh yeah, he left. He
Yeah, he was on
left.
the
He
yard with
left.
us 96, 90, no, 97, 98, 99. So, nigga, shortly after that, he was gone. He on the yard with us, nigga, having riots. It's a fact.
Mm.
Pleasant Valley 3 yard, A yard, my nigga.
Yeah, he must went in for a year or two. I don't
No,
remember
he
him
did,
being
he
in
did, he
that
did
long.
2.5, 3 years. Me, him,
Okay, yeah,
pimping from 6
that
Deuce,
might be right. Yeah, that might be
football
right.
from
That might be.
Lanes. Yeah, nigga, we was all in
Yeah,
the pen
yeah.
together.
What year did Heron get killed? Because he was out when Heron got
We
killed, though.
definitely know that, right?
And I'm not saying he had anything to
I
do with
mean,
that.
why
That's
would
not
you
what I
say
said. I'm
that?
just saying.
Like we just said, we
Yeah,
know he was
yeah.
out.
Because the way it made it sound. That all I was just saying he was out. Yeah.
Y'all are turning the conversation into something
Okay.
else.
Yeah, and I said.
Federal fact.
All right, so listen, I need everybody to ping up, share the room. Mob James speak out on Suge Knight and more. We got Reggie right here. We got WACK100. Hit that link up top. Buy Reggie book, Confessions of a Label Boss. Ping up and share. Um, the floor's on whoever got a next question.
Who got a question in the room or in the chat? I think they had some in the chat. We
Well,
asked. Go
somebody
ahead, Reggie.
said that, like I've been in the streets all my life, yeah? And what I'm stuck on, you understand what I'm saying? What I'm really stuck on, why would this dude supposed to be a reputable dude, a gangster, would even speak on any direction where bullets come from?
Yeah, but
I mean, we already went over that. He
we
gonna
off
stand
that.
firm with that. I
Yeah,
don't think he right with it, but you
we
know he
we
gonna
off
stand firm with
we
that.
off them type of questions, man. But so
No,
again,
I got a
so
question for Mob James. I just thought about it. I interviewed Big Stretch from Bounty Hunters, right?
Yeah.
And he said that I think it was Green Eyes. He said in the interview, but he said they had went to go collect
They sure did, D. You
what's
see
his
that?
name?
You see
What's the
that?
guy name? Harry O.
Ariel.
They went to go collect for Harry O. And when they came, like they said, Suge was running up the stairs and tried to lock the door. And then they came in there and Suge wrote the check.
Nigga, that's
Was you
cap.
like was you
Nigga, the
around for
homies
that?
wasn't going for that. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what
It
they
wasn't that
said
type of
though.
Man,
business.
ain't no home, ain't nigga.
Yeah,
First of all, he can't write no check right there. Red should tell you
exactly.
where the check
Exactly.
gotta come from. Don't know checks come directly from Suge. It's a whole nother city, whole nother office. Second of all, ain't nigga 6 months out the year is Bonnaroo. The other 6 months out the year, Bounty Hunters is beefing with Power Rules. Ain't none Bounty Hunter running up on that nigga with the homies around without a nigga dying. Fuck out of here, bro. That's cap.
Well,
No, I got you. I got you. Hey Mob, what you think about that, bro?
wait a minute. I'm gonna beg to differ, Wack. Um, Rat was coming up there, gangster in the motherfucker,
Don't none of the checks come directly from Suge Mob. You know that.
I'm not talking about a check. Why are you creating a narrative?
Okay,
Yeah, let him talk, Wack. Let him talk.
let me just clarify. There was money owed. Suge paid money at certain times, but it wasn't a la fear or anything like that. They were the collection, and they got paid. And when shit got rough, the niggas was no longer here.
So Reggie, at what time
There
did
you
they
go.
start
Hold
extorting?
on, but hey
Y'all
Mob,
gotta
what
let that
you
nigga
I
Mob
wanna hear
land. Y'all
Mob
not letting him land, and that's the
yeah.
person whose name is in the title, respectfully.
Okay, respectfully, but some people got agendas, and I'm not gonna be here with agendas either.
Y'all have to
That's
be
No,
here.
I
Hold
don't,
I just
on,
I
hold
don't got no
on,
agenda
hold
on
on.
Reggie, right?
nah, it wasn't towards you, Reggie. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it
towards you,
wasn't towards
Reggie.
you. I'm just
Yeah, I
saying,
don't got
and
It's
no
nothing.
Reggie.
I
It's
don't
talking to the
have no.
floor.
Yeah, I'm just talking to the floor because
okay.
you know.
what
Reggie,
we saying is
Reggie.
the fact that that nigga stretching
Don't
is
mute
stretched
me.
back in the joint. He just called me. I can't wait till he call me. He gonna
Oh,
call
he
me
back in
getting
the
his.
joint?
Yeah, he back in
I
the
Yeah,
ain't
he
joint
even
with
fighting
the
the
know
fight.
$4
that.
million.
Hey, but
Yeah, he got
James,
a $4 million bill right now.
what?
So
Hold on, I gotta look that up. Damn, that's crazy.
he called me every week. He back in
Yeah,
there.
he's in
Hey,
he's
hey,
in
So
prison.
bring this dude G Rod up because he got something to say. He said that nigga's a
so
rat.
Yo,
so
Bring
Jake
G
up, man.
Rod up.
so at the end
Yo,
of the
chill out,
day,
Jake.
hey, Suge writing a check in a apartment or a condo
Yeah. No,
is
he
not.
said no.
That's
He
cap.
told me that it was the headquarters.
It ain't
We
even
all heard
there.
it. We heard it. We heard the story on Al Prophet. I heard the story on Al Prophet before. It's on Al Prophet. He done told the
So
story.
there for the cloud chase.
Nigga
I,
crazy,
I,
brother.
I didn't say all of that. I'm just saying he got a story. He got a version. Niggas don't be knowing, but they got a whole bunch of politics. James know it. He'll tell it about the politics of how guys were in that UBN stuff. It was just a whole
So,
bunch of politics with
hey,
niggas with
yo,
old money and all of that.
so I got a question. I got a question for
Oh,
Wack.
okay. I get
I
what
got
you're
a,
saying.
I got a question for Wack. So Wack, was you was you was you familiar with Buntry and Neckbone and them? Did you have a relationship
Definitely
with
unfamiliar
anybody?
with all of them. That's a fact.
Respectfully, Joko G, salute to you. First time seeing you, but still salute to you. It was a joke. You see the happy faces that was behind it. But if I wanted to be technical, I salute the Deuce too. That's my guy. Just so you know. But that's why I did it, because you on my channel saying salute the Deuce. Usually people salute the channel and then salute others. But it was a joke. So relax. Just be easy. Just be smooth. All right. But salute to you.
Okay.
So you East
Can you
Coast
speak?
niggas that don't know what you talking about, go over there and sit down. Or let me let you know how California work. And Reggie tell you this, and Mob will tell you this. Them streets and them penitentiaries is tied. what's going on in the streets, probably
Wack
flowing
came
through.
around later. I know where y'all going with that,
No,
but
but
Wack,
Mob
No,
James said
listen,
earlier
it don't
Wack
that
matter
he.
kept
when I
being
came around,
Wack
right?
kept
Just,
being in the trenches
Nah, I'm
with us
asking a question.
on some
Listen, no,
shit.
I'm
oh,
asking a
listen to me,
question.
listen to me. Them
He done been in
penitentiaries,
some trenches with us.
yeah, them penitentiaries and them streets
Yeah,
out
too.
here, they all flow as one. Because they sending the soldiers from the penitentiary to the streets and vice versa. They get niggas getting touched to the penitentiary that's coming from the streets. Or they squeezing niggas and they using leverage like that to move the streets. That's just how that work out there. Do I know Buntry out personally? Yes, I do. Do I know Neckbone personally? Yes, I do. Do I know Bob Gotti personally? Yes, I do. I know a lot of these niggas personally.
Man, it seemed like like Cheeseburger Chuck just came out of the depths. I don't know where he came from. I don't understand how we got here. He's asking a lot of questions and we ain't even seen him. M&S still on the app? I ain't know that. These characters I ain't seen in a while. Well, salute to them brothers. You know, do you out there? Do you?
We know each other from the streets, the joint,
You
few
know
of us in
Kimmy
death
Rule,
row,
you know
whatever.
James' little brother. You know
I know
he's done
Kimmy,
been
I
with
know
us
all of
before.
them, nigga. We done all
Yeah.
got dirty and
Mob
put the
James,
work
where
in
you at?
together. It's a
But
fact.
Y'all
listen,
gotta remember the errors. James' whole time was 90 to 95, 96 with us. James was the man. James got tired of
No,
the bullshit. James,
my last job for Death Row was bodyguarding Snoop Dogg at the court.
yeah, that was like 95. Yeah, February 95.
I was
For
like,
real?
But you
Damn,
also
that was
still was
early
able to
on.
come around. You also was able, and Suge admitted it, how you was able to come around, work the door at the club and stuff like that, make money. The
well,
way Suge
Hey
told that
Reggie, hey
story
Reggie, hey
was
Reggie,
100%
hold on,
right.
bro. Look,
Go
I
ahead.
know I'm young, bro, but Tupac died on my little sister's birthday.
Okay,
That's
I tell you the
September
date.
13th, 1996,
Okay,
right?
okay.
You just
I
said
said
that
he
his
worked the
last event
door.
was, oh,
I, I said he worked the door. There's
work
a
the door.
difference between coming to where James used to always call it red code, or he used to have a name where he used to say where everybody come out, where all the homies came. But he wasn't around daily like the ones that y'all heard Pac mention in Live and Die in L.A. He wasn't around like that. But whenever there needed to be a whole bunch of homies around, trust me, James was the one that got him and was there, and he was making his money.
that was my only purpose at that time. If all the bullshit was going on, that was my only purpose at the time. Could
And
James
you was
go?
working the hydraulic spot too, right? You said the shop.
Real quick, salute to Fantasy Baby, Bambi, sorry. Salute to Fantasy Bambi for pulling up to the chat, man. Salute to you, Queen. Appreciate you being here, man. Did I miss anybody? Usual Johnson been rocking from the beginning. D Tweezy, that's my Gizai. Did I miss anybody? Big Sherm, I think I shouted out my guy Big Sherm. Yeah, I got the chat, man. Salute to everybody that put up, man. You know we appreciate y'all here, man. From the bottom of our heart. Salute to y'all, man. Let's go.
That closed down
But
though.
I
That closed down.
let me write. Well, go on,
Okay.
y'all tell my story and keep interrupting. I don't
I'm
no,
sorry.
interrupt.
no, let
Go ahead.
Mob James tell his story.
You know, just as we having a conversation.
Better late than never. Salute to my guy, Giving Life 706 in the building. That's my guy. All I see is shit flying out of both of their mouths on that part. Man, listen, man, it's a lot of gibberish. That's all I'm saying. I can see they trying to paint to keep that narrative where it's been from the beginning, because a lot of truth is coming out and it's contradicting a lot of stuff that these dudes are saying. So this is their way of putting it back out there to keep the narrative to stick. I don't think it's gonna work. You know, the court system ain't dumb. I think they got action. I don't think Keefe D got action in getting out, because you know why. You know what I'm saying? Because of that fight, that incident that he had in there. Rightful Man, 91331, salute to him. He said, God damn. Fantasy Bambi says she's been adulting out here. Ain't it right? It's crazy, right? Let's get back to the content, though.
All that rah-rah shit.
Man,
Look,
Reggie trying to take over your interview, man. We see
I
what's
did
going
a
on.
lot of I did a lot of shit for and with Suge. And
No, we don't rock with CS2 back over here. We call him CS2 back. But yeah, no, we don't rock with CS2 back over here. We know he an informant, 137. He probably is a federal agent by this time. He had a badge and everything, 2 of them. See, CS 2 badges is his nickname. No, we don't rock with him over here. Dude Sims, that's my brother channel right there. He's a brother to me. So salute to him too. It's all love over here, bro. It's all love. Ain't nothing but love over here. And respect. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing but love, bro. I appreciate you being here. Real nigga shit. Let's get to it.
When the shit was getting and turning into bullshit, I bagged away. I had my little brother right next
Thank
to
you,
Suge.
Fantasy Band.
So Suge was
I
still
rock with
good.
you.
So all the bullshit coming out, then we doing Let Me Ride. I didn't have to involve myself in the dumb shit. Mob James came to play when Suge needed this, that, or the other. Or I need shit to be whoop.
Much love, Jocko G. Real
and
nigga
that's
shit.
when Mob
Salute to you.
James came in.
Yeah, Deuce's
Like when,
family over here, bro.
You know, Snoop trial, he had the homies coming up there pressing him, his homeboys. So Suge called me. I need you to go to the court building, grab a couple of the homies, whoop the whoop whoop going down. No problem. Say no more. That was my job. I was the gangbanger. I wasn't in no death row politics. I wasn't a businessman. I wasn't none of that. I was a motherfucking gangbanger, get my money how I get my money. And the way I fucked and moved around with Suge. Period.
All I know is Suge Knight said, quote unquote, he said, Reggie, Wright, Jr., you will never be a better cop than Mob James. He said, you will never be a better cop than Mob James. What did he mean by that? I don't know. I can read between them lines, though. Yeah, man. This shit nasty work. We just got a whole bunch of informants on here pretending to be something that they're not. These niggas are snitches, bro, in the worst way. Remember that.
No more, no less.
Hey, Mob James, do you think at that particular time in hip hop, because now, you know what I'm saying, you could be like, shit, you could be a snitch, you might have shit, you go gold in a few months.
Chuck. We know
you know what I'm saying?
Chuck.
Like that's common these days, right? But back then, if your name was bad, bro, it's a problem, right or wrong.
Well, back in the days, business was conducted for people that spoke on certain shit and they shouldn't have, or went to court against the homie. It was handled. It was handled by the hood of the accuser. Today is different. You don't have real street politics shit no more. You don't have nobody governing their neighborhoods and you don't have.
Excellent point by Fantasy Bambi. That's why I rock with you. Salute to Fantasy Bambi. She said, Wack knows about dude that told his story about Mob James snitching on him. Also Timmy. That is a fact. And Wack has talked about that and exposed that to great lengths. Now he's sitting in a room all together acting like he ain't know that Mob James did some snitching. Y'all don't see nothing funny with that. I'm talking to the people who don't know. The ones who do know, if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm talking to the ones who still be thinking CS2 back in and informant and he's a solid nigga. What is solid about that? He know Mob James is a rat. He said it himself. I'm not saying that. He's saying that. I know it, but he is saying that. He went at him crazy for being a snitch. Now, all of a sudden, they sitting in Salute to Stack City, by the way, for the content. They're sitting in Stack City room, all together, kumbayaing by the campfire, singing camp songs. How does that make sense? Make that shit make sense. Please, can you make it make sense? You can't be that slow. Come on, catch up, Mustard. Let's go.
OGs are the big homies to handle certain shit. So it's totally different from our days. It's totally different.
You think niggas like the OGs pretty much like they ain't done a lot of time, a lot of them, and they coming home now in the past I'll say 5 to 10 years, and you know they don't want to go back to the feds. You think that's what it is?
They don't want to go back to jail. Period.
Jail, period. Feds or state.
You have the youngsters that don't respect them no more. They don't want to come to the hood and deal with that type of shit because they don't want to kill one of the little homies. You know what I'm saying? So the politics is totally different now. You feel me? So, I mean, the way it used to be would never be again. So, you know, everybody is moving totally different.
And this is a recent
Hey,
question. This
hey,
was something
hey,
that was going
hey,
viral recently, and
Man, that's
basically,
a lame
hey,
ass
hey,
excuse. This
hey,
nigga
look.
been
hey,
So
Mark,
telling this
basically,
nigga been
hold
telling
on, bro.
nigga ain't
Hold
what
nothing
on,
happened?
different.
What
What's
happened
his
hold
with
on,
name?
bro.
what happened with Suge and
Hold on,
OSTB, bro?
Hey, yo, hold on. One
hold
mic
on,
on
real
Chuck,
quick.
bro.
Yo, so like you said though, Mob James, you said that's what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's a totally difference. Like, what other than snitching though separate this generation from what they got going on now, bro? Because a lot of people they immediately go to the, oh yeah, these niggas, they let niggas woo woo, they can do this, they can do that. You know what I'm saying? I seen I think on Wack page it was a Crip that was saying that in a few years he don't even think that gang banging is gonna be relevant to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Cause
yeah,
y'all
that's a
know
good thing.
that's a good thing. That y'all know what that done. But how you feel about hearing shit like that? You think it's true, Mob James?
Yeah, it's true. You see it right now today. You see Bloods and Crips sitting at the same table. You feel me? Some of my ride or die, my real niggas are Crips. You feel me? And that's from growing up, having relationships, friendships with Crips in different neighborhoods, like by my grandfather's house. Kitchen Crips. Um, um, I got a couple of partners from Raymond Crip. My ride or die nigga, 5'9" Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? So it's totally different. Back then, you couldn't catch a Blood and a Crip unless they were family hanging together. You see it on social media every day. Bloods and Crips talking and then they getting mad at each other. You seen it in the 92 riots. Bloods and Crips kicking it. That wouldn't have never happened. It wouldn't have never happened. And it ain't gonna happen today. Everybody is everybody, I guess.
So
But
like, you go ahead, Mob.
like I said, uh, at this time, it's the politics is way different from what it used to be a long time ago. Like this brother just said, that's a lame ass excuse. That's some real shit. If you in the streets, you know it. You know it's different. Uh, uh, you see a lot of these brothers, getting out of the gangs or what they call denouncing it now. Uh, the word op. This is some brand new shit to me. I never heard that. It is what it is. You feel me?
Mm.
So it's totally different from what it used to be in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've been shot on 4 different occasions, and not once um, shit wasn't handled. Now you see motherfuckers talking about let's catch this, let's catch that, we can fight. Niggas ain't doing that shit no more.
Hey,
They ain't
Mob
doing that
James,
shit. Yeah,
I got a good question for you, right? So like, I'm from Chicago, and then I seen social. Well, it wasn't even social media. It was like, BT, the internet, right? Well, TV stations as well, right? And
yeah,
they had it where it looked like the Bloods was everywhere, bro. Cause Bloods ain't in Chicago, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
way it seemed like on television, it was Bloods everywhere. But from what I hear is, and I like to talk to the OGs about this because they gonna tell me the truth. And it wasn't a lot of Bloods in LA, right? When niggas became Bloods, it wasn't like you become Blood, you got 100 niggas behind you. It's less, right?
yeah.
It's always been 100 homies, my nigga. What you
It,
talking about?
it, it, it was back in those days, like going to the penitentiary.
Mm-hmm.
Every yard you go on, you is 10-1.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I was
The Crips
speaking
are
on,
with
Wack. Like it's
I
like,
wouldn't say 10-1,
right.
probably about 6-1, 7-1, not 10. God damn, we was
but in his
The
era,
mob,
he's saying it was 10-1. In his era.
The
ten to
ratio they used
one.
to call lost informants was
Mob,
three to
Mob,
ten.
what's your CDC number?
D69, D68.
All right, D6. So use little man them six dudes, all them. We was a little stronger than 10-1 back then, Mob.
Well,
We was
what
outnumbered like a motherfucker, but 10-1, goddamn. That might have
okay,
been the Mexican ratio, nigga, but not the Crip and Blood ratio.
well, I don't know what penitentiary you was in, but the penitentiary I was in when I went to Avenal. Avenal, it was more Crips than blood. When I was in Corcoran, I paroled from Corcoran.
What
I
year
hit
you was in
Corcoran,
Corcoran?
I hit Corcoran in 87. I paroled in 88 from Corcoran Penitentiary.
Are you saying it was 10 Crips to every one blood
It
in
was,
Corcoran?
let me tell you this. We played
Damn.
football against the Crips in Corcoran on rocks. And in that football game, they had motherfuckers coming in and out, in and out. We only had that one team, that one lineup.
That's facts,
That one lineup.
fantasy man. He
So
can't wait. He be
everywhere
itching.
we went, that we were outnumbered.
I don't
Everywhere
fight
we
you on
went.
that.
That's what I heard
We
though. I heard
always
that
was
like a lot of the
outnumbered.
OG,
Always was
even
outnumbered.
triple OGs, you know what I'm saying? That like
Put it like
interview
this,
niggas
Chuck.
that
If it
started
was
in the
a yard, right?
70s.
Put it like this. If it was yard and there was 100 Crips on that yard and 40 bloods, that's a blood yard. 40 bloods on any yard, that's a
Well,
blood yard.
I
He
would say
said
this,
his
right?
era though, Wack. His era, your era and his era
I don't give
different.
a fuck. I mean, his era was in late 80s, early 90s. Late 80s, early
His era
90s,
is
nigga.
before yours though, Wack. That's a
No,
Hey,
the
I
fact.
got a
same
question
niggas
for
was
Yes.
Mob James though.
what you got to remember, Chuck, is the same niggas was in the penitentiary mid 80s and the top of the 90s, my nigga. They just
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
out
yeah.
right
But
now.
things can change.
I'm getting confused here.
Hey, Chuck, that
Independent.
ain't changing. 40 bloods on the yard, that's a
What you say,
blood yard.
Mob James?
Okay, now you want to do that? No, it wasn't. You got the only thing was different in that motherfucker is that the Crips they thought twice about just taking off, and if they should all the bloods on the yard that day, it wasn't no taking off. Not saying they were scared, but it was a lot of bloods on the yard. Everything was kind of balanced. It was cool, especially if you had niggas that they knew was reputable. It wasn't too much politics, but niggas did take off. So when I went to CMC, way more Crips than blood. Every dorm you go in, you outnumbered. No matter where you went, you was outnumbered. Everybody and everything was Crips. Now on
Yeah,
our
not unless you
side,
went to headquarters, bro.
wait a minute, listen to what was happening on our side. We had we had let's say it was 40 Bloods we knew straight from the module. You had niggas representing banging in the module, but when they got to prison, when they made it to prison, 10 of them was like, I'm just doing my time. I ain't with all that. So we had numbers, but we didn't have numbers. But the
Ma,
ones,
James, where you on? Wait, what yard you been on where some niggas
all
gonna
right,
tell the
all
homies they not with
right.
the program?
It's a whole lot of niggas wasn't with it. What
Man,
you
get the
talking
fuck
about?
out of here, bro. Ma, ain't
No,
no
you
10
can tell me
niggas
what
telling the
happened.
homies they
All right,
not with the
all right.
program, bro.
Wack, I'm not here to argue with you about what
Cause you
penitentiary
sounding crazy
I was
right now, bro.
on. So why would I
No
lie to you
movement. It
about
ain't
it?
no
I
10
ain't
Mexicans telling all the Mexicans or no 10 Crips telling all the Crips they ain't with the program and ain't nothing
Hey
finna
Chuck,
happen
check
to them.
your back channel, law.
Hell no.
okay. Okay, so you saying everybody that came out of that game module banged on the yard?
I'm telling you, everybody that came out that module and hit that yard, if a homie tell a homies, hey homie, I ain't with the program, what they gonna do to him, mob? We gonna just let him stay on the yard?
Shit, he gonna get
He
Gensued
gonna
up.
get up out of there, bro. What is you talking about right now? Ain't no homies finna just let a nigga tell him I'm not with the program and you just programming on the yard. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
I don't know what penitentiary when motherfuckers said that they went banging, they left that yard. They left that yard.
That's my point.
Motherfuckers, okay,
Y'all saying the same thing.
That's
Y'all
my
saying the same
point,
thing.
nigga. Ain't no nigga talking
wait a
about you
minute,
ain't
Wack,
on the
I ain't
yard
called
no
you out
more.
your name. Hold up. I ain't called you out your name. I ain't called you no nigga. I ain't called you
Man, that's
nothing,
a
brother.
figure of speech, my nigga.
Okay, well, I mean, I really don't do that. But, I mean, all right.
Yo, no, we're good. Let's get back to the interview, man. Hey, are you? Did you finish that thought, James? I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Cause y'all talking about all this snitching shit, right? I'm curious. What's your thoughts on OG Baby Gangsta? I think his paperwork recently is floating around the internet. and I've seen that he has something to say about you previously. I'm curious if you got a response to him, or what do you make of that?
I responded on bomb first. My whole thing is, if the rabbit got the gun, you sitting here and you went in and you wanted to be. I told you I should have been Gangster Chronicles and speak on me. Now here these motherfuckers talking about you. Now what you say, La Rue? You feel me?
First of all, don't give
So
Mob James my motherfucking credit, nigga. That's my pack up, my exposure,
ain't
nigga.
nobody. I'm
I'm
not,
just fucking with
and I
you,
won't
James. I'm
take the
fucking with
credit
you, bro. I'm
for.
fucking with you.
Okay, all
God
right.
damn, you be on the edge, nigga. I turned the nigga Christian for 2 weeks. He back crippin' now.
Maybe he's a little wired up because you've been calling him a snitch for years. I don't know. That would have me a little tuned up, turny, and then now you sitting on the stage with me, acting cool, calm, and collective. Make that shit make sense, man. How bipolar do you got to be? CS2 back. I thought you don't mess with snitches. I don't get it. How do we move the goalpost so much and get away with it? Nobody calls this shit out like they supposed to. Only the channels that we know in our little circle. Outside of that, man, they let this type of shit fly by. No issue. Academics to sit there and have a whole blown conversation with every one of these niggas and not call out one single, discrepancy here. I don't get it, man. It's hypocritical as shit. That's why I don't understand what be going on here. You know, entertainment is entertainment, but this ain't entertainment to me. Calling niggas snitches and talking about they got paperwork and they rat, and that shit right there get people killed for real. Playing like that. And these niggas play with this shit like it's a game. I ain't heard from Stack City in a minute, have y'all? 75 people in the chat. Salute to the 75 in the chat. Every single one of y'all, salute. I appreciate you. Just do me a little favor. Hit that like button like you like something. We trying to get further in that algorithm. We cooking. Salute to the whole Stand on the Media family, the team that always supports the channel. This my channel. This y'all channel. We together. That's how it is. You already know. Let's get to the content.
Yeah,
You turned Mob James Christian for 2 weeks too with his
Right.
snitch
What's
ass.
going on?
yeah,
Mob James
motherfuckers.
What's
got some
going
work on
on,
him. That's a
Sharon? What's going?
fact.
Whoever you
Oh shit!
is,
Here we go. Here we go. Did what did CS2 back say? He said Mob James got some paperwork on him, huh? Now it comes out. You know, Reggie Wright is a slick little dude, man. I believe this is a lineup for real. This is a lineup by Stack City too. You know, these niggas love to orchestrate shit, and it was led by the worker. Let's go.
ain't nobody telling
Hey,
me.
yo, we not. Hey, hold up, hold up, one mic, man. We not gonna
Come
sit here
on,
and
bro. You
turn the
said you was
room.
gonna leave
Hey,
that
Stack
alone,
City.
right?
Boy, you niggas be tucking your
Yeah.
tail. Sometimes it's time. You done got a lot of content, nigga. The elephant in the room. Your people want to
Wow.
address it, nigga.
Yo,
Address it.
Mob James, so you
I'm
did
saying
bad,
if
Well,
bro?
damn, I had said that earlier, nigga.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. Cause
Scratch my
that's
head
a
off.
good question though. Cause I know that Mob James had recently he said like if you think I'm a snitch, come get me or what you gonna do. I think
He
that
done
was his
addressed that a
response to
hundred
it.
times. He done addressed that 100 times. If y'all want to talk about that, y'all gonna address that somewhere else. That
Yo,
ain't
he
what he
did
here
say he's
for.
not the only snitch out here too.
He
I don't
done
know what he
addressed
meant
that a
by that,
hundred
but
times.
Y'all peep the lineup. This is a lineup. Man, listen, man. This nasty work. Mob James, you gotta know better to do better. Straight up.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. And I'm gonna tell you what
Y'all think
Mob
that's real?
James on the floor
Y'all want to?
said.
Wack ain't nothing you that come out your mouth real, man. And we all know it. Anybody got any diapers yet from the Congo? Anybody got any incredible diapers? Have you seen them in Target? Have you seen them in Walmart? Have you seen them in any of your local stores? Any incredible diapers? We're going on what, 3 years now of this shit? What happened to the diapers that came from the Congo? What happened? And where's Nick Cannon? I thought they was incredible. What happened to Nick? Nick at night. Let's go.
If
I
y'all want to
addressed
address it,
FG
get FG
directly.
up on here. He had debated with FG. If
Has he
FG
had
ain't
a
on
chance
here, he
to
ain't got
ever
his answer to nobody
address
else.
FG directly?
Rap said he
Reggie,
got
you
the
shutting
work
Get
me
him
ethic,
on
down,
here.
man.
Reggie?
Get him on
You
here.
pulling rank on me right now, Reg? All right.
Leave that alone. That ain't what James here for.
Nah, I ain't gonna do.
Hey,
I
look,
ain't gonna
Reggie,
do
for
it like
number
that.
one,
We already
Yeah,
done had
nah.
our
check
quarrels.
this out.
Yeah.
Check this out, Wack.
What? But James, don't let him
Come
trick you into
on.
that. It ain't
He
me.
left it alone,
No,
James. He left it alone, James.
Don't, boy, don't lay.
Yo, y'all
Don't let
gotta
them
let him
niggas
speak
trick
though,
you into
and don't
that. It
cut him
ain't
off.
me.
listen. Knock that bullshit off. Them thoughts don't bother me, dog.
That ain't me
It
though,
don't
Oh,
bother
James.
yo,
I left
Wack,
it
fall
alone,
back.
man.
You trying to take
me.
over the fucking interview, nigga. Shut the fuck up, Wack.
Shut your ass up or I'll shut it down, nigga. Shut up. You ain't nobody.
Bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck.
Nigga, you ain't nobody. You infatuated with the West. Nigga, it ain't the opposite way around. We entertaining you niggas.
Hey
Fuck
yo,
is
but
wrong with you?
Mob, any questions for Mob, man? We ain't gonna talk about that rat allegations, man, because
Yeah,
that's
actually,
not
bro, I have
facts.
one last question because
Go ahead, Iman.
earlier he said
Let me
that.
get in there, Stack City.
All right,
Pause. Hold on, bro.
hold
Let me
on,
land
hold
real quick.
on. Let Iman go.
Because I think it's a valid point. Earlier, he said that his brother passed away over like 20 years ago, right? Kind of that being your actual brother. Like, how do you feel about it being content 2026, 2025 that, it's still kind of getting brought up?
Well, every time it's mentioned, I get in my feelings. I've had these conversations with Reggie. Let my brother rest. Let it be what it is. I'm over here doing other things. I'm raising my grandkid. I don't have time to keep questioning or listening to my brother's demise. Let him be. It ain't just me listening to it, it's my sisters. You feel me? It's my nephews, and sometimes I think, that shit is 23 years ago. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? How do my family get over it and everybody, keep bringing this shit up? Speaking on Buntry, leave Buntry alone. Buntry resting. So I would appreciate it if motherfuckers didn't use him and their comments, content, or whatever the fuck. Let him rest.
Yeah, but
It
No, no
irritates me
doubt.
every time.
Ain't
It
no
irritates
goddamn no doubt. Buntry's a public name. When Tupac threw his motherfucking name in that song, it
You know what,
amplified him
White?
to a
You
point
might
where
feel
they gonna
like that.
always talk
You
about him
might feel
dead or
like that.
alive, bro. Come
Okay,
on,
man.
that
Hey,
shit real
but to
shit.
his credit though, although we hear him
Ain't
getting
no to
mentioned,
his credit, nigga. That's his
no, no,
brother, but
I'm
that's a
saying,
lot of niggas homie.
let me say this though. To Bunchy's credit, I've never heard like negative content about him per se though. He always
Nah,
gets mentioned, but it's not whether it's what I'm saying, whether people that you don't get along with, even WACK100 was earlier saluting him. So like you
that's his
could
G
say that you
homie. Ain't
don't hear
nobody
people
finna
talking too
speak
negative
on
of him.
Buntry in no negative way. It ain't gonna happen.
Nah, for
That's not
sure.
gonna happen.
but Mob, right? And I understand and I respect that you don't like people talking about your brother, but you think we could turn that into a positive? Like you think what's going on now? Like, can you use that for something positive instead of the negative on Buntry?
Ain't
Well,
no negative went on with Buntry, bro. Y'all kill that
man,
I,
narrative, homie.
no, no,
all
no.
right,
I don't
man.
mean
Ain't
neg.
no
I don't
negative
mean.
went on,
Y'all
bro. Hey,
going,
look,
y'all
I
Bob, we
don't
ain't
listen.
doing that.
Listen. I don't
Man, no,
mean.
fuck all
Listen,
that,
man.
nigga.
Yeah, fuck
Nah,
you,
and you ain't
nigga.
finna be pumping that on
Fuck
homie,
you, nigga.
on his name, my nigga.
Nigga, nobody pump faking on nobody's
Ain't no
name. Nigga, get the
negative
fuck
went
out of
on
here,
with
nigga.
Buntry name, bro.
My nigga, I'm talking about the street myth.
But he
I'm going about
talking
what
to
he
he
just
talking to
said just
Mob
now.
James though, nigga. He got a question for Mob James,
Man,
nigga. Why you
fuck
ain't talking
you,
to this
nigga. We
nigga?
can kill all the questions about Buntry.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck off my stage, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck
Bah!
out of here, nigga. Fuck is you think you talking to, nigga? The fuck out of here, nigga. Let's talk about your snitch allegations, nigga. Let's talk about your paperwork,
CS2
Wack.
back.
Back to CS2 back, nigga. Ain't you a fucking
Hey,
rat?
Bumba
The fuck out of
hey,
here,
hey, hey,
nigga.
Stack, finish your interview though. We can spin back to that.
Nah, let that nigga keep cooking. What is who is that Iman Oman nigga? What is he doing? What are you doing? Shut up. Let the content.
Bro. Y'all have
When it come to calling CS2 back a rat, calling him what he is, now all of a sudden, let's move on. Let's get to the interview. No, let's stay right there. Let's stay on our square. Fuck you talking about. Let's
a good
go.
bill right now. We got Mob James here.
Fuck
where
out of
you
here,
at,
Don't let
man.
that
Mob?
derail us. We good.
Mob, you there, Mob?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Yeah, man. Suge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He
Why
was
that
with Suge.
Nasir nigga got you in your PTR? His PTR.
You do?
Hey yo, Stack City, what's up, my nigga? Pass me a beat, my nigga.
Who
This
is
nigga's
that?
crazy.
What's up, my nigga?
This nigga crazy.
Stack City.
Bro, leave me alone, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
I
yo,
heard you
ping
got
up, man. Bringing Marv James in here, man. What is everybody else at? Send the shit up.
I heard you got kicked out the event.
All right, we're gonna send you down to the goo, homie.
Yeah, you trolling, homie. You hear us trolling or something right now, bro? We chilling.
All right, man. I think that's pretty much the end of that. That was crazy. You know, CS2 back do what CS2 back do. That's all I'm saying. He do what he do. He come in and rattle the cage and niggas fall for it. You know, Stack City was about to really wake some shit up, and then here he go. Here go that Iman nigga. And I don't want to say he don't matter, nigga. Everybody matters, but in this situation, bro, you really didn't matter. Salute to Inglewood Blue. She just pulled up. Salute to you, sis. Salute to you, sis. Appreciate you being here. I just wanted to bring that contact because I haven't heard it, so that was pretty. You know what I'm saying? That was some okay content. I get tired of the loose cannon and this and that shit. Like it's been out here. It's all day. It's exhausting. You know, wanted to bring something different, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that though. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm gonna have to end the live, man. I got some things I need to do. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get in that kitchen and I'm gonna fry some chicken, man. We in here hanging out, man. We got a little Remy, got a little Henny, got some Cavassier, we got some tequila, some vodka, we got some Douce, I think that's what you call it. We got, what else I seen? Henny. Oh, for sure we got that Henny. Salute to Hennessy. Yeah, the drink and the home grill. Henny Reviews. Go check her out, man. Her channel fire. Please go support that queen, man. We gotta support our sisters in this space, man. Go support the queens, man. Hennessy Reviews. Go check her out. Really go support the queens, man. You know, they be trying to blackball them and all type of shit. You know, but support the real. Let's support the real channels, man. You know, include mine. I don't ask for much, you know. Just a little love, a little respect, a little dignity. Love each other. Treat each other right. Show each other that we don't gotta be fucking animals, and that's how they look at us. They think we're animals. We can't get along. You know, we can't prosper together. Let's show them something different. You know, that's what my channel is really based about. You know, that's what it stands for, man. You know, my channel ain't shit without the people who support it. This channel is your channel just like it's my channel. Let's show them unity. None of this division shit that be going on, that we listen to, that we do reactions to. They should be showing us what not to do. That's how you should look at it. This is what you're not supposed to do. This ain't how you supposed to act. You know, you are your brother and sister keeper. Remember that. Salute, man. Salute to the chat, man. The chat was popping. Salutes all in the chat. Salute, man. I appreciate every single person in the chat, man. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. I be it all, man. I'm always humble, man, because who am I, right? Who am I? For people to come support me, man, who am I? Man, shit it be surreal to me. You know? I don't need 1 million people to support me. You know? The collective that support me mean a lot to me. That's big to me. That's huge to me. You know? We like-minded people. We may not agree on everything, but we all have a common goal. And that's to prosper and be better. You know? To take care of our families. When we leave this earth, we want to leave this earth and our families in better places. The younger generation, we want to leave them in better hands. You know? That's the type of stuff that I love. I thrive on. I strive for. You know? So much hate out here, man. Drew V. Salute to my guy, Drew V, man. Pull it up in the chat. Kid the Barber, my guy. Salute to Kid the Barber. Salute to Deuce Sims, the motherfucking Don. That's my motherfucking guy. Yeah. I appreciate every one of y'all, man. You know? I was on the fence about what I wanted to do. I'm not 100%, back in, but I'm getting there. Salute to my guy Jonas. He really got at me in the back chat, man. Threw some ideas at me. Got me thinking. Really looking at what I got, what I'm working with, the team that I have, the family that I have. And his idea was so beautiful because it's always been my dream to have the people that support me to give them a voice too, because they have a voice like I have a voice. I'm just here on the microphone. I want the world to hear the people who support me, because those are the people who really matter, But he gave me some good ideas, and I need to implement those. I'm gonna get with you, Jonas, if you're still here tomorrow. Let's get together. Let's put a plan together, man. Let's get the people involved. We need the people to be heard. It's crazy, man. This shit is dark. This content shit can get dark. It's a lot of posturing and fake shit that go on, man. Hit him with the my guy Sherm. Motherfucking God, man. Stand on the media, the family, man. ETE, ETD, family, the takeover is real. Squad up, my guy. That's what I'm talking about. D Twins in the building. That damn stream. I know, man. I can't. You know what it is? I think my board is not. I don't even understand it, because I got one of the best boards in the game. Salute to man. I don't know what they want me to say it, man. But salute to the two queens that helped me get this board. I really appreciate it, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. Y'all know who y'all are. I would love to tell the people. I maybe already told y'all. I don't remember, but let me double check that. Funk Face, my guy. What it is, man. Salute to y'all. How everybody doing, man? I don't want to just dip out without, checking in with my people, man. What's going on with my people, man? Jocko G, man, what's going on? I see you say you was coming to California soon, man. I welcome you here, man. I'm here too. I'm in Compton, California, man. Salute to you. My guy Southern Forces in the building. I got Real World when you okay. Oh yeah, hey bro. We always do this. Tomorrow, let's really get together, man. Let's do some shit. I'm gonna get with Jonas too, because Jonas has some real good ideas he brought to the table, and I really want to, examine them and see what we can do with that. We got to get the people involved. Whatever we do, man, that's my number one stipulation. We got to get the people involved. And we got to figure a way to give back to the people who give to us. Because everybody's going through something, Shit is tough out here, man. It really is. Can't depend on state and government. We never should anyway. I say it all the time. That they not here for us, unfortunately. But that's okay, because we got each other, We don't need them. We got each other. So let's find a way to give back to the people who give to us. Let's figure a way to give our people a voice so they can be heard. Straight up. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear your ideas, not just in the chat. I want to hear you. I want the people to hear you, the world to hear you. Every voice matters. Period. How everybody doing, man? Anybody got plans this weekend? Damn, didn't even know. Right off Crenshaw. Oh, you all Drew in the building. What up, my guy? We need to tap in. Drew V. We need to tap in. Have you ever thought about doing content? Because if so, you can come through. I got it set up in the back. You can come through. Chop it up. Let's go live. Talk to the people. I love that. Yeah, I love that. Yo, Bloody Man, salute to you, my guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ha ha. Salute. Yeah, Drew, hit me. Hit me. Let's work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the people something. Sherm here too. Sherm ain't reached out to me yet. God damn it, Sherm.
Bruh.
God damn it, Sherm.
Bruh.
Drew, let's light it up. Salute to my guy D Twins, man. My A1, my motherfucking day one, man. Salute to him, man. It's my guy. Barbecue sound real good. Hey, I'm frying some chicken tonight. They waiting on me. They like, nigga, ain't that live? Cause I get out in that kitchen. You know, my guy on point, man. He do a little something. You know what I'm saying? He do a little something. You know, I see it. I watch. You know, ain't nobody fucking with me in that kitchen when it come to that chicken. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, I love y'all, man. Real nigga shit. Y'all don't even know how much I appreciate y'all. Last but not least, to my queen, man. Salute to my queen, man. Salute to you. She living good. She in New York doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of her. She doing her shit. Salute to the queen. Yeah. That part. You know? It's my girl. Like, you know, it's my piece. We good. We Gucci. Everything cool. We smooth. Everything smooth. Any plans? Anybody doing anything tonight? Oh, we going to a concert tomorrow. I forgot. We going to a concert. We about to go see Chinky right there. Oh, man. I didn't even know niggas still watch him. But salute to him, though, man. Get that bag, shit. Never leave that money on the table. Get that money. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to the whole squad. Yes, sir, Sherm. As he says. Salute to the whole squad. The entire squad. And if you're new to the channel, you family off the back. Whether you like it or not. Salute the 4 extras too, just because I like him. Salute to the mayor, Munchie B. I rock with Munchie B. Who else I need to shoot out? Who else in this? Oh, Compton Rig Rock. Salute to Compton Rig Rock, man. Salute to him, man. Fake Community, man. Salute to them. It's all love over here, man. You know? I love to see us grow. I love to see us do what we do and grow. Not be independent on others. You know? I love that. Salute to the squad, man. It's Stand on the Media. Stand on the Media. I think we already follow each other, bro. I think. But look, the link to both of my Instagrams, I got Straight Notation and Stand on the Media, are all in the description of my video. It ain't in this one yet because I'm live, but as soon as I get done, I'll throw it in. But you can go to any one of my videos. My Instagrams is right on there, bro. Just clicking, and when I click back, you feel me? I'm going to click right back. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Hey, happy belated birthday. Hey, man, I appreciate that. You talking to me? Because my birthday is coming up, man, August 27th, man. That's crazy. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate that. Appreciate that love. I think you talking to me. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Who birthday? Who we talking about? Who? Oh, yours is 8-4? Oh, shit. Okay, Inglewood Blue. Hold on. Let me see. By the way, I'm not a person that looks for attention. However, happy belated birthday, 52 today, my last Wednesday. Oh, yeah, salute to you, Inglewood Blue. Salute to you, Queen. Happy birthday. You know? Did you make the cut? You didn't make the Virgo cut, though, right? She didn't make the Virgo cut? You still Leo in it? Salute to the Leos, though. Number love for the Leos. Salute to y'all, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to the Leos. But this Virgo season, you feel what I'm saying? We here now. Yeah. It's our time. You know what I'm saying? August 27th. We here now. Virgo's in the building. Put some respect on it. Salute to BBL. Her birthday just passed, but again, salute to the Queen. Salute to her. Yeah. Inglewood Blue, what you do for your birthday? What you was sipping on? I know you was sipping on something. You a sipper. You're not a drinker. You a sipper. I can tell. Inglewood Blue be over there sipping. She ain't tripping. You know? That part. Yeah, man. I was saying in my other video, and I'm gonna close. But I was saying in my other video, but I couldn't get it out, man. I get emotional about it, man, because I did something that was crazy. You know? Oh shit, I'm fucking up. I did something crazy, man. I was saying, when you got good people in your life, you need to show them and appreciate them, not put them down. You know? Not hurt them. And I did that. You know? I did that. And I was asked to forgive myself, and I'm gonna get there, but I can't get there. And I just want to share it because we all human. You know what I mean? When you hurt somebody that you really care for and you hurt them deeply, you know, sometimes they never get back from that. You know, so you got to be mindful of shit like that. You know, and I didn't mean to do it. I wouldn't, but that's not an excuse. You know, your loved ones, man, love them, appreciate them, adore them, show them. Life is too short. You know, my brother here, love him to death. He came down to see me from Bakersfield. So we've been vibing, man. I ain't seen him in a long time, man. You know, love my little bro. You know, before you know it, we out of here. You know, no repeats, no playbacks. So when you got loved ones that you really love, man, show them that you love them, appreciate them. You know. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen that. Salute to Phoenix J, by the way. Salute to the Queen. Phoenix Jizzy in the building. Salute to her. You there? Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. I don't know. If you listening, I got you. As soon as I end the live, I got you. Long as you free, I got you. I hope you listening. You should be listening. Yo, man, salute to the Queen, man. Straight up. But yeah, I heard somebody that was very important to me. You know, best friend, shit. Being selfish, you know, not really thinking before I speak, letting my emotions get the best of me. I cut her deep. And never meant to do that. So I share with what I go through sometimes to let people know, you know, I'm not perfect. I don't sit up here to pretend to be perfect. I don't sit here to pretend I'm something that I'm not, you know. I make mistakes like the next man. That's me showing you that you can do this shit too. We need you. We need you in the field. That's why I told Drew Feet, man, hit me up, come see me. Let's do some content. Because we need y'all in the field. But if you want to play the sideline, that's fine too. You know? It is what it is. Southern Force, man. My guy, on point. That's a fact. Me and him really got to get together and do some shit, man. Change the game. What I was saying about StreamYard, for whatever reason, I don't think this board is compatible with it. And I would have to do it straight to the computer, which is okay. But then I won't have a mic. You know what I'm saying? I had a mic. I had a good mic. But it wasn't compatible with what my board was. So, there's another way you can do it. I just have to figure it out. I'm going to play with it one more time tomorrow. If I don't get it, fuck it. I think on OBS you can bring people up. Compton Rick Rock uses OBS. So, maybe I just need to say fuck the StreamYard and figure out how to run it through OBS. That's what I might need to do. We got that content. I'm just on here rambling, man, because I just love y'all, man. I love vibing with y'all. I like talking to y'all, man. I hate just doing content and ending it like, you know what I mean? I hate it, you know? We really want to tap in with the people that tap in with me, you know? Real nigga shit. I fuck with y'all the long way. Sean Hines in the building, man. I fuck with you the long way. You know that. Straight up. Pause. I got to throw the pause on there. I love and respect all my big brothers. No, not brothers. These real men in the room. Yes, ma'am. House that love and respect the ladies. Yes, ma'am. I stand on the media family. our Stand on the Media Kings are different. Blessings. I endorse that message, Inglewood Blue. I really do. And I want to say thank you for seeing it. You know, I'm glad that you see it. If that means you see it, other people see it. Because that's what we all about. That's what we represent. It's not just my channel. It's the people who support it. If y'all don't show up, what do I got? You know what I'm saying? Y'all the bloodline of the channel. It's only right. It's only right. I'm going to get up out of here, man, because I can go on forever. But again, you got loved ones out there that you really love, that you really appreciate. Be cautious on what you say and what you do, because you might cut them so deep that there ain't no return, ain't no getting back. You know what I'm saying? And life is too short to be bickering with people that you say you love, you know? Salute to Steffi, by the way. Salute to the Queen, Steffi. Appreciate you, Queen, for everything you have done for me and my channel. I really appreciate it. Salute to you. Real nigga shit. All right, I'm going to get up out of here, man. Again, man, I love y'all. I'm going to do some content tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a live. Just depends on how much content I get done. Because, you know, that's where the money at. But if I can get it in, I got it. I'm going to get you. I got y'all. I promise. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Stand on the Media. Let's go. Thank you, Drew B. I appreciate that, bro. Real nigga shit. Blessed by the best. You got it. Can't complain, brother. Absolutely. Jock OG. I will never not be humble. Never. I know what the score is. You dig what I'm saying to you? Salute the Damo Keyway Conversations.